Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today guys, we're back in the NBA 2K21. I hope you guys are having a great day and everything is going well for you. Today what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys how you can build Devin Booker here in NBA 2K21. Now guys, this is a great guard build to have. Now you actually can make this build here at a shooting guard or a point guard. I'm going to make it as a shooting guard. I think you get one more badge when you make it as a shooting guard, so I'm going to go with that. Now we're going to go right-handed jersey number 1. Again, the handedness and the jersey number doesn't matter. Position, you can either go point guard too if you'd like. I'm going to go shooting guard. That is what Devin Booker's original position is, so we're just going to go with that. Go ahead and hit continue, and guys, Booker played great in the bubble. Like, everyone knows he played amazing in the bubble. So I was like, might as well give him a build. Might as well start 2K21 off. When it comes to the physical profile, I feel like for him, I feel like finishing and shooting is the thing you need to go with. So I'm going to go with that split evenly. You can go maybe one of the ones with that are, you know, not split exactly even. If you want a little bit better shooting, you can definitely go with this. But I just feel like you might as well go with the split even so you can at least get the Hall of Fame finishing badge as well. So I'm going to go with this one here. And when it comes to this physical profile, for this build, really, you could definitely go pure speed, but I'm gonna go speed and vertical. To me, it just makes the most sense. It's like you might as well get some sort of a decent vertical. This only is a 71. This is an 83. That's a difference of 12. Your speed again only goes down by 4. Excel goes down by 3. So I'm like, might as well just go speed and vertical. So we're just gonna go with this because this is the better overall chart, I feel like. So we're gonna go with that one. And then for these attributes, guys, I'm gonna max out my close shot, my driving layup, and my driving dunk. Max out all of these shooting stats. You want to be able to, you know, shoot lights out. We have to up that a little bit more. And then you can lower your post fade right here to an 86 to still get that 20-second badge. Throw up your pass accuracy and your ball handle, and then upgrade your perimeter D, your lateral quickness, your steal. And these last 42, go ahead and spend on defensive rebound, and then you can bring that to a 62 to give yourself that 5th finishing badge still. And these last 9, you can throw these here on playmaking. You can throw them on finishing, wherever you prefer. You can see if you can possibly split them, and you can. So if you put it like that, it's going to give you 13 finishing, 22 shooting, 13 playmaking, 5 defensive badges. So that's pretty good, well-rounded overall. I know you only don't have a ton of defensive badges, but I feel like 5 is still enough to where the point where you're not a liability. It's not like you only have 1 badge. You can at least play defense with that. So we're going to go with this for our attribute layout. Now for the body shape, again, this doesn't really matter. You can go whatever you'd like. I feel like Booker would probably be solid or defined, maybe compact. Really, you can pick whatever you'd like. I'll just go with define. Now, I'm going to go 6'5" for the height. Really, if you wanted, actually, you could easily go 208, because if you go 208 here, that's going to give you a +1 to your interior D, +1 to your strength. You're not losing anything, so you might as well just go 208. Now, for the wingspan, guys, I feel like for Booker's build, I really do feel like minimizing it is probably the best option, but if you were to, like, want to grind this build out and possibly get, you know, kind of next at the end, if you're going to grind this build out for the long haul, you could easily max this. You'll get an 81 driving dunk. So that's what it comes down to, is if you want to grind it. But if you want to just be able to shoot and have fun with the build, be able to score pretty well offensively, not be like a ferocious dunker, you know, and doing that kind of stuff, you could just, I would say, minimize it. I'm going to minimize it. I feel like that's closer to Booker, but really, you could leave it in the middle. And if you eventually want those contacts, you could definitely max it, but I'll just take it all the way down to this 77-inch wingspan. Now, for these takeover options, sharp takeover, shot creating, slashing, and playmaking, you know, I feel like Booker should have shot creating takeover. That's one I'm going to go with. You could definitely go with spot up shooter, though. You could really pick any of these. If you were to higher up the wingspan, I would say go slashing. That is definitely an option, but I'll just go with the shot creating takeover because I feel like that is what defines Devin Booker the most. So we're going to go with the shot creating takeover. And then for this build, guys, we are going to get a 3-level score that is similar to Pete Maravich, Bradley Beal, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, I know it doesn't say Booker, but again, I'm not concerned about this. With this demo, it's really, really hard to like try to get builds that are exactly the same when we can't go back and edit them. But I feel like this helps represent how Booker plays, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and hit continue on this and show you the badges I would throw on this build. And it also does show Bradley Beal, and I feel like Booker is similar to Bradley Beal. They have kind of the same play style, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with this. For these 5 defensive badges, I'm going to put Intimidator up the silver, Clamps up the silver, and then I'm going to just throw Pickpocket on bronze. Again, you don't have to do these. You could easily put on Pick Dodge or Interceptor too, but I just felt like these are some decent 5 badges to throw on, so we're going to use those. Now for these playmaking badges, I'm going to put Handles for Days on gold, Quick First Step on gold, Space Creator on gold. I'm also going to add Tight Handles up to silver. Now I feel like if you were playing in the park, you'd want to use Bailout, but since we're not going to use Bailout. I would say you could throw Unpluckable, Stop and Go, Downhill as well. I'll just throw Stop and Go and Unpluckable both on bronze so we can at least get those there. Now, when it comes to these shooting badges, we got 22, so we got plenty. Range Extender, Hall of Fame, we need that. Difficult shots, I'll throw up to gold. Catch and shoot and corner, I'll both put on bronze. I'll throw Deadeye up to gold. Now, if this were the actual game, I would say use Hot Zone Hunter, but we don't need to use that for the demo purposes. Deep fades could work for a Booker build. He does shoot quite a few fades if he's up against somebody, so you definitely could use that. I'm going to throw Green Machine up here, and also Volume Shooter. Booker does shoot a lot of shots in a game, so that's an argument. Slippery Off Ball could work too, but this is what I'm going to do for these shooting badges for this Devin Booker build, guys. And then for these finishing badges, I'm going to put Contact Finisher on Hall of Fame. If you can, you might as well use it. I'm going to put Giant Slayer on silver, Relentless on silver, Slithery on silver, Consistent on silver. And then I'm also, what you could do with this is lower some of these. If you don't like want Giant Slayer, you could just throw Fancy Footwork up to gold. I feel like Fancy Footwork is a badge you may want. The way that hop steps were last year, we kind of got to see when the actual game comes out if the hop steps are really, you know, how they were last year. So you can kind of switch that around depending on how you'd like it. But this is what I would do for these finishing badges, guys. But overall, this is how I feel like you can create a Devin Booker build here in NBA 2K21. This is a great offensive build that you guys can use, and it'd just be a fun build to play with. Anyways, guys, it's been King Clutch here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this NBA 2K21 build video. If you guys have not yet, please subscribe to the channel for more NBA 2K21 builds. Been King Clutch here. Have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys. Thanks.